Once a year, steam and smoke fills the sky as Knoxville's greatest railroad tradition comes to life. This is the Three Rivers Rambler. Each year around Christmas time, the Three Rivers Rambler hosts its Christmas Lantern Express, a festive 2-hour holiday journey through the heart of Knoxville, Tennessee. Operated with the help of the KXHR and the Gulf and Ohio Railways, the Three Rivers Rambler has been creating lifelong memories since its inception in the year 2000, hosting yearly steam-operated excursions in East Tennessee. The route takes passengers on a 5-mile round-trip journey along the Tennessee River waterfront, passing through downtown Knoxville and the University of Tennessee's campus. The route follows the Tennessee River east to Marbledale, where the railroad crosses the Holston River Bridge before making the return trip back west into town. Railroad volunteers prep the old Southern steam locomotive for service, as families excitedly rush to the depot, ready to hop aboard their train. For the past decade or so, the Rambler excursions have been powered by Southern 154, a 280 consolidation-type steam locomotive built in the year 1890 by the Schenectady Locomotive Works. Today, the 154 is the oldest operating Schenectady-built steam locomotive in existence, having spent 63 years in revenue freight service before its retirement by the Southern Railway in 1953. But the steam locomotive isn't the only star seen on the stage. Enter 2391. Originally built for passenger service in 1953, the GP9 features a worthy story of its own, being the first ever locomotive to be purchased by the Gulf and Ohio Railways in the mid-1980s. Additionally, the EMD is also L&N's only chop-nosed GP9, following the result of an early accident in its career. The 2023 season would mark the grand finale of Southern 154, as the steam locomotive is slated to go down for its 1,472-day boiler inspection sometime during the year 2024. The 154 is believed to be the oldest operating Southern Railway steam locomotive in existence. And the 133-year-old veteran still knows how to put on a grand show as she climbs the slight grade near UT's Regal Soccer Stadium. The locomotive was originally built for the East Tennessee, Virginia, and Georgia Railway, and was initially given the number 466. When the E, T, V, and G combined with two other railroads to form the Southern Railway System in 1894, the Schenectady steam locomotive was brought over and placed into Southern Railway's newly formed G class of 280 locomotives, being renumbered from 466 to 154. Coming around the corner with a full head of steam, the 154 leads the excursion train into downtown Knoxville, as locomotive fireman Eli Griffin gives a friendly wave for the camera. Directly behind us is the University of Tennessee's college campus, located right in the heart of downtown Knoxville. UT's Thompson Boiling Arena can be seen off in the distance, being home to the Vols and Lady Vols basketball teams. The Vols have had a great start to the season so far, rolling over much of their competition as the 154 winds around the arena into downtown. The 154 is a true longtime resident of the Knoxville region, having served on both the Knoxville and Appalachia divisions during its time on branch line duty. The locomotive even spent time working as the local yard switcher in Knoxville's Coster Yard in the late 1940s and 50s. Today, Coster Yard is operated by 154's current owner, the Knoxville and Holston Railroad. Established in the year 1998, the Knoxville and Holston, also referred to as the KXHR, is a small Class 3 short line that operates approximately 20 miles of track in the greater Knoxville region. The railroad rosters a variety of classic end cab switchers, many of which can still be seen working around the railroad. The Gulf in Ohio is extremely proud of its old girl, as the Southern steam locomotive continues to serve the South in Knoxville. The 154 is the pride and joy of shortline entrepreneur Pete Clausen, the very man responsible for restoring this timeless piece of steam history. Upon its retirement in 1953, the 280 locomotive sat on display within Knoxville's Chohawi Park. Clausen, understanding the importance of steam preservation, led multiple efforts to restore the locomotive to operable service. His efforts finally paid off in the year 2008, when Clausen was faced with the chance to revive 154 for once and for all. With the help of the Old Smoky chapter of the NRHS and the city of Knoxville, Southern 154 made her proud debut on July 3, 2010. And as they say, the rest was history. The line to Marbledale features sharp twisting curves and steep grades ranging from 1.25 to 1.5% in totality. The tough grades are no match for the mighty steam locomotive as she chuffs her way uphill towards Marbledale. Situated on the other side of the river is the Forks of the River Park, a small trailhead that leads directly to the front doorstep of the Holston River Bridge. The gorgeous steel trestle is a staple shot on the Three Rivers Rambler, allowing passengers a first-class view of 3 different rivers. In fact, it's here that the French Broad and Holston Rivers meet to form the Tennessee River, thus deriving the nickname the Three Rivers Rambler. Once clear on the other side of the bridge, the crew begins to slowly head back west towards Knoxville, with the classic EMD GP9 leading the way. If you're interested to learn more about the Three Rivers Rambler, including future events, history, and more, then be sure to check out this link on the screen, which will also be posted in the description below. Thank you all for joining me on today's steam-filled adventure. It was a great honor to document the grand finale of this historic locomotive on the Rambler's Lantern Express. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.